And there you have it, guys. Another guard, expertly avoided. I gotta admit, son, you're more useful than you look. Though admittedly, that ain't hard. Speaking of hard, aren't we making this difficult on ourselves? If you can teleport anyone anywhere in the multiverse, why are we even walking? You could just open a portal and have us there in the blink of an eye. Get it? The blink of an eye. The energy readings of this station are constantly monitored. If Blink were opening portals left, right, and center, they'd track us down lickety-split. Here's a question for you, Springer. Do you ever let the lady speak for herself? Well now, that's a fair question. Blink, you got anything you want to tell Ant-Man, you go ahead and say it. What do you know? I guess she'd rather just keep to herself. The strong and silent type. I can work with that. Well then, why not try it for yourself? And deny you all the pleasure of my cunning wit? I could never be so cruel. What do you mean there's more? Meow, 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 meow. How could 6 other people have snuck on undetected? Meow, 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 meow. I don't need you to tell me how the Shadow King will feel. What direction did they go? Of course they've split up. How many teams? Meow. 5. What would be the 5 most important assets on this station?
The living laser suggests the Shadow King, and the living laser is seldom incorrect.
A valid suggestion. An infiltration mission is a lot like a woman. Nothing matters more than the exits and openings. Juggernaut, disrespect our enemy, if you wish. But if you ever speak of women like that again, I will personally teach you what unstoppable really means. Do you understand? Oh yeah, I understand. We've got ourselves a little white knight. Ain't that adorable? Disgusting as you may be, Juggernaut, you do have a point. We should assume the dimensional drill is going to come under attack, and thus needs to be secured. How'd you like to handle that, Juggernaut? Show us all what a man you are. You want to give me guard duty? Of course not. That drill is just our most valuable asset, so I need my best man on the job. Please, Juggernaut. There's nobody else I can trust with this. Well, when you put it like that, all down on your knees and submissive, who am I to say no? I'll be seeing you all soon, with the enemy's heads in these powerful hands. Ta-ta. Thank God. Hopefully they beat him to death. I don't think that's possible, sir. A man can dream. Now tell me, Puma, can you smell which way Sanji went? Well, doggy, I certainly have to give you points for efficiency. They didn't even have time to beg for mercy. Alright, well, if you'd rather skip the banter, then I guess we'll keep on moving. Not a very talkative one, is he? No, but he's so cool. I mean, he's got that sword and that armor, and why doesn't he talk? It's so mysterious. I want to be like that when I grow up. Oh, really? You wouldn't want to wear a dapper suit and embrace the philosophy of pacifism? No. Who'd want to do that? I wonder how Bishop's doing. I'm warning you, Blunt. You don't move that lammy ass. I'm gonna stick my fist up there and turn you into a muppet.
Believe me, my uncouth friend, I'd like nothing more than to move. Unfortunately, Commander Kenobi is taking his sweet time.
Patience, my friends. The Force will guide us to where we need to go.
We don't need to use the Force because we have a sodding map.
You must have faith in the Force, Jack. It is the energy that guides all things.
Do you know what else can guide you? Basic fucking cartography. Now, in the name of the Queen's knickers, use the bloody map.
Ah yes, Jack and Kenobi. You'll never find a more sure-footed set of assassins. I am certain they will slay the Shadow King with more than a second to spare.
That's great. I'm glad you've got such good men on the job.
I'm sorry to pry, my dear, but you seem rather troubled. You and your friend.
Yeah, we both lost someone recently. Someone who's very dear to us both.
Ah, grief. It is a terrible thing. And yet, necessary to keep on living.
Really? Because I don't feel much like living.
Ah, child, you are young, and not yet understand the nuances of life's many wonders and terrors. Nor would you know that they are often quite entwined. Indeed.
I am over 1,000 years old, you legless worm. I have stood on worlds as they crumbled into oblivion, and spat on civilizations as they fell into the void. I have seen more death than you can comprehend, and all I can tell you of grief is that it is a wound that never fully heals.
Would you want it to heal? Remember, grief is caused by the memories you forged with the person you loved. To lose those would be to lose your friend in a far more permanent way.
Well then, what happens when we are nothing but scars? When the silence of those we've lost outweighs the laughter of the living?
Only the unlucky few ever reach that position, my friend. I imagine it is a terrible burden, and the reason why immortality is so often considered a curse.
You make a valid point. It must be all that time spent sitting around.
Mock me all you wish, my friend. You'll find nothing but compassion here.
Well, I certainly wouldn't find a working set of legs. Now, trouble me no more.
I think you made a lot of valid points. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. I may not be much good in a fight or a marathon, but when it comes to counseling, I'm dynamite.
Do you think that would work?
Any explosive should. We just stick it along the walls, wait for the guards to bottleneck, and then have you fire at it with your sphincter bullets?
Let's not call them that.
Fair enough. Still, names aside, I think it's a solid plan.
It is a flawed, weak, and cowardly plan.
No, please, tell me what you really think.
There is no need for base deception. We shall enter that room and take what we need through near biblical slaughter. We shall fill these hallways with rivers of blood and disturb the heavens with the lamentations of our foes.
Look, I know you're on a bit of a predetermination bender, but spare a thought for those who still believe in agency.
You waste my time with your feeble philosophy. We strike now.
Did we do that?
That's not for us, is it?
That better not have been you, you palmy son of a bitch. Well, this is concerning.
This ain't right. What do you mean? Gray and the others have probably just begun their attack. No, I told those boys to take their time, so the rest of us could complete our missions. This is something new. Something unexpected.
What is that? It's the proximity alarm. One of our portals has opened unexpectedly. The question is, who's coming through?
I don't like this, fellas. Lord knows what's waiting on the other side.
Well, whatever it is, can't be weirder than the bunch that just came through. Huh. I stand corrected.
Good day, gentlemen. Could one of you please point me in the direction of your commander? He and I have much to discuss.